Hello and welcome back to Twin Peaks, Season 3, The Return, and this is part 16, which means after this one, it's only 2 left, guys.
Yay.
2! No, sorry, just 2, not 4. Isn't this exciting?
I'm supposed to be alternating and I'm just going...
Yeah, good job. Yeah, good. That's the one, Sean. Gee, we had a lot of positive feelings about this episode, huh?
Yes.
Well, we learned some things.
Michael's face is non-committal, but, you know.
I was thinking, did we say something positive? No, we said there was definitely a lot that happened. Yeah.
One character got what they deserved.
Yes.
Yes. 3
maybe.
characters.
I don't know. I remember one. This was 2 nights ago.
So,
Katie's like, oh,
Any
really?
I watched it today.
so I'll just get into it, guys. And I'm assuming, I took very quick notes here. Sorry, Katie, go.
You don't want me to share my theory that I shared with
Yes,
you and Michael
please.
before?
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
I
See, I
wanna
told
hear
you
it.
I'd forget.
Got a theory, we could work it out.
Okay, let's hear it. You aren't in this
Smart.
chat. Sorry,
What
Nelly,
is-
because you hadn't watched
Okay.
it.
I had this epiphany.
Ooh, big
If you
words.
Yeah, I know. Did I
This
use
was
the right
before
word?
she'd watched this episode, by the way.
This is a correct word.
Yeah, that Richard / Dick we knew he's Audrey's son, but I thought he's Doppelkoop's son, and the real Audrey or whatever there's something going. He's done something to her, and that's why she looks drugged and is acting all non-Audrey.
Huh.
I was
That
like,
makes a lot of
right,
sense.
right.
Also,
Yeah.
that's the one family tree thing we learnt, so well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, so Katie...
Also gross, though. Like, how much older was Doppelkoop than Audrey
Yeah, quite a
at the
bit.
time?
She was
Also,
hot for him, though. Gosh.
unfortunately, this didn't come to Katie in a dream. It was during the day.
Yeah, I wasn't asleep. I mean, I was.
So we have to
so
discount
I
it
was
because it's
almost
her
asleep.
awake brain?
Yeah, so it doesn't technically count.
Doesn't
She was just
count.
theorizing, not predicting the future.
Sorry, Katie, you can't apply any logic to the Twin Peaks universe, otherwise it collapses into a small gold ball.
Yep, that's a seed. Yeah.
Seed.
Okay, all right. So the episode opens. We see another. This actually opens as exactly the same as part 15 opened, which was they're driving along a road, and it's Doppelkoop and Dick in the car.
For a second, I had to check that I had the right episode again.
I honestly thought the same thing. I was like, wait a second, just check this.
Yeah. Pretty sure this is how the other one started.
Maybe they mixed up their notes for how they opened an episode for these 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I don't know what
we
Katie's
cat
doing, but I think
picturing
she's
Katie?
taking a photo of cats.
He was being really cute.
This is quite a long scene, actually. They end up on a dirt road.
They
and
just
as-
drive a lot. Drive
Yeah.
and drive some more. Nothing
So,
happens.
yeah, so they end up on a dirt road, and we know getting on a dirt road is never good when Doppelkoop is involved. They pull over and turn on the floodlights, and Doppelkoop points them at a rock that's on a hill just ahead. They both get out of the car, and Dick wants to know why they're there. Doppelkoop tells him they're looking for a place, and so he tells him that he got 3 sets of coordinates, and 2 of them are the same, and asks him, what do you think we should do? And Dick says, I mean, obviously go to the match, and that's where they are. They approach the rock, and then we see Jerry, still lost.
How far away from Twin Peaks is he now?
Yeah, he must be pretty far or close. I don't know because we don't know where they are now. He sees the car because of the light in the distance, because it's night, by the way. And he tries to use binoculars the wrong way, which, I mean, we've all done it, right, guys? We've all done it.
Been there. Uh-huh.
He has been in the woods for some time, but his drugs have not worn off, or he's permanently.
Those are amazing drugs.
Can you be correct, though, how he was using the binoculars? He just kept using them incorrectly.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
Like you would notice as soon as you put it to your eye, like this, that it's wrong.
And he was only putting them to one eye for some reason. So, yeah.
Well,
With
because
just
when you
one.
put them at the other end doesn't match up with your eye.
Yeah, that's also true. We've got a binocular expert in the house tonight.
That's
Sorry,
what it took.
logic expert.
Again, doesn't apply in the Twin Peaks universe. Please
Oh, yeah.
stop that.
Sorry.
There was some
My
other
bad.
thing in this episode that I thought, oh, Nellie's going to love this. I can't remember what it was. I look forward to
I'm sure we'll get
remembering
there.
I think I might know what it is. 'Cause I had
Okay,
the exact same thought.
let's see. So Doppelkoop gives Dick the geolocator and tells him go up onto this rock because that's where that place is.
And I turn to
He
Sean
said-
and say, he's so toast.
Yes. And
yeah.
he said,
Literally.
"You're 25 years younger than me." Like,
Yes,
this
it was
is
after
what
that.
we thought
yes.
was the first time he'd met him. And I'm like, this is when I had Katie's thought, is that, 25, how does he know that?
Mhm.
Mm.
I didn't think of
Did
any of
he-
that though. I had
didn't
to
either.
wait till he said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as soon as
You're
the
like-
guy got to the rock
I
and
thought of it after.
that happened,
Yeah.
and he said what
So-
he said, I'm like, nah.
And
There are a lot of-
specifically 25.
There actually are a lot of hints here.
Mm.
The
No,
way he
it was when he
talks
said-
to Dick.
Goodbye, son. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty big hint, I reckon.
That's the one I needed.
I don't get it.
But the way he talks in a softer way to Dick, this entire section.
Oh,
Not
But
like
but
he
then
normally
still
does.
sets him up to sacrifice.
And
I like
yeah,
it.
murders him. Still.
But he so because you all
Oh,
I
but
know
was
you
it
guys
murder though?
well he didn't
'Cause-
know that this was the wrong coordinates. He was just like being careful.
But is it the wrong coordinates? Wasn't that
I
like?
assumed it was.
What's
Yeah, I
supposed
assumed
to
it was the
happen?
right coordinates.
Yeah.
Uh,
I assumed that was
I'm
the
gonna
coordinates
guess.
trapping him.
yeah, it wasn't the right based upon what happens.
If he had two coordinates that were the same and one that was different, I assumed that they were trying to trap him
Hmm.
and send him back to his hellhole.
And as we see later on, he doesn't have all the information for the final coordinates.
Oh, okay.
And
I didn't catch that.
Diane alludes to the fact that she gave him.
Yes. Well,
incorrect
we see
coordinates.
her
Those ones.
give the final coordinates to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that what that was? I thought it
Yes,
was
it's
all
just the
one
string of
number.
numbers. Yep. So she finds that anyway. We'll get to that. So Dick climbs the rock, and when he says he's in the right spot, this whole time I was thinking to myself, "Gee, Doppelkoop's really keeping his distance here. He doesn't want to get too close to that spot, does he?" If I was Dick, I'd just be like, "Nah, that's not right here." But just
What's
as
gonna
Dick
happen? I'm-
arrives and he's like, "Oh, this is the spot," he lights up like a Christmas tree and screams.
Barbecue dick.
No, like a sparkler. He's like a.
Yeah.
That's
he
very
was
true.
like a
That's
sparkler, yeah.
definitely more appropriate. Yeah, because he starts sparkling from his extremities upwards. So Jerry sees all of this and clearly blames the binoculars.
The bad binoculars. Yeah.
Dick takes a few moments as his body basically sparkles out of existence, and when it gets to his head, it just sort of pops and disappears.
What a shame.
Yep.
Something
It was a
else that there's more head popping later for people listening.
Yeah.
Yep. Doppelkoop says goodbye, my son, and it's confirmed that Dick is his son, which explains so much.
Yeah.
It
Which
explains why
made
he
me
is
upset.
a dick.
Because my guess is again that it was not consensual either, because he'd taken
Yeah.
over his body at that point.
Yep. And
But Audrey
ba-
loved Coop.
based
Audrey
upon
had
what we
huge
see later on, I think it's pretty safe to assume it was not consensual, and he doesn't seem like a consensual sort of person.
Yeah.
No.
We cut to the street Janie E and Cooper live on, and those two hit people whose name I can never remember arrive in their van. So it looks like they're waiting for Dougie to arrive so that they can kill him.
Oh,
To-
those are the other two people. Yes.
They
Yeah.
do make me chuckle a little bit, just how they're acting in the car and being so
Yes.
like chill
Okay.
about everything and
Yeah, they're just
eating
like,
all
yeah,
the chips. I
this
was like,
might
"This is
take a while.
ridiculous."
Yeah.
Just a job.
I didn't
And
like
their
your
accent
comment.
is impossible.
Yes.
I
are
didn't
you
like
on your
his
rag,
comment
he
about
says.
you on the
Yeah.
rag. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that was
yeah,
not very
that
nice.
was
I would've-
later.
Punched
Yeah.
him as well.
That
Yeah.
was, that was later.
Yeah, that was later. But that's okay. Where was I? Two
It's
other
not
cars.
okay, Ben. Don't say that to a woman.
No, jeez, I would never
If
say
you want to
that.
lose your, if
I
you
can't
want to
believe
lose
you
your
would say
front
that.
Oh my
teeth,
god, am I going to get
great
cancelled,
way
guys?
to-
Wow, Ben.
I think you'll lose more than your front teeth.
We can tell you're not married to a woman now.
Yeah, I'm definitely not married to a woman, but I understand the way a woman's body works expertly, you could say. But
Okay.
Oh, I know. He diagnosed my shortness of breath and chest pain.
Yeah, it's probably a vagina thing. You know, if it does turn out to be... anyway, internet, if it does turn out to be a vagina thing, I want you to tell me.
So far, it's not.
Okay. Well, we're still on the fence. Okay, so 2 other cars pull up, and it's the FBI. So they're looking for Dougie. No one's home. They figure out. The other guy yells at Wilson a bit and tells him, "Get a car and wait until he turns up." And then he heads off to go to Lucky 7 Insurance, where Dougie works.
He's so mean to that guy, and I don't understand why.
Neither do I.
Yelling.
It makes me think of a comedy routine I've seen once. That whole Wilson. I'm sure I've seen that somewhere.
Home Improvement.
No, not Home Improvement. It's a bit older than that.
Wilson, the guy on the
Yes.
fence?
Yes.
Behind the fence?
Yeah.
Wasn't on the fence.
Well, see,
Were
more
the
on the fence
FBI
stuff.
there because of the thing they got from Diane about Janie E and stuff? Or
Yeah,
were they
they're
there
trying to find Dougie, but they don't
All the
know about
definitions.
Janie E. They were just given Dougie. That's it.
No, I feel like later they must have been given more information because the guy who turned up at the FBI offices who happened to have too many kids,
Mm.
they said he was with a Janie E as well. So I was like, oh, they've finally given
Oh,
more
okay, all right.
information. But then they
She
found the wrong one
only
anyway.
They gave the name Janie E. 'cause
That's
it was
true.
in the ring.
Yep. So they head off to Lucky 7 Insurance. Then we cut back to Cooper in hospital. He's
I forgot why he was in hospital.
all hooked
So
up
did I,
in
but
a
Me
car.
too.
Just
Luckily, they
FYI,
mentioned it was electricity.
I remembered.
he stuck a
Yeah.
fork in an electrical
It
outlet.
took me 2 or 3 seconds, but I remember.
I was
Oh,
not
so
recommending it.
I had a thought. Did him putting the thing in the socket happen the same time that Dick got electrocuted?
It's possible. That's a good question. It is totally possible.
Because I don't understand how he could survive.
it was night
like
in
the-
both locations when it happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Because
entirely
I felt
possible.
that he wouldn't have survived it normally, so that
Or-
maybe what he got electrocuted with went to that.
Or Dick's combustion is what made him wake up.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Assuming that the combustion
I
happened
just
because of a link with the Red Room.
Yeah.
Because, otherwise it
just
wouldn't have just
assumed-
randomly happened at a wrong spot that someone made up
Yeah.
and gave him.
So I'm also of the theory that the reason that Dick died the way that he did, like something actually happened to him, is because part of him is Doppelkoop.
Yep, that makes sense.
Hmm.
And that's
So-
why
and that he
Doppelkoop took
got
him.
caught in
Back
the
to the
trap.
Red Room.
Yes.
So it's perfectly safe, Jerry. Go up on the rock.
Could go wrong.
We'll never have
And
to
I
watch you be
wonder-
lost
It's a little
again.
meltdown.
Sorry, Michael, go.
I
But
wondered
he's
for a
the-
moment whether there was something about Coop that was maybe trying to get him to, stick the fork in so that he wouldn't be there later when everybody else came for him or something. I sort of dismissed that pretty quickly afterwards, but I thought, is that deliberate that he not be there at that time?
There's definitely during this episode, there's definitely a lot of right place, right time sort of happening.
As like one leaves, the others kind of arrive, and
Yeah, like
All that
Cooper, Janie, and Sonny Jim all seem to be at the right place at the right time all through this episode.
But I didn't know if that was just supposed to be the show. Oh, well, things happen. Imagine what would have been different if la-di-da, or whether it was directed in some way.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's a good question.
I kind of gave it away after I first thought. I didn't even
I
mention it in the
definitely
show.
feel like there's something like cause it like some
Like what drives him
something-
to do it at that point?
I think it's the budget of the television show saying, let's not have these guys film 6 hours of waiting in between one guy leaving and that guy arriving.
The trigger for the electrical outlet was
sorry.
not the cat's tail in front of Michael right now. It was he was watching the TV and he heard the name Gordon Cole on the TV, and then he looked, and then there was a buzzing noise from the electrical outlet near the TV, and that was the trigger. That sort of
Yeah,
sort of
so, I
woke
mean,
up
what
a part of his
caused-
brain.
Self-consciousness kind of going.
Well, and
I'm
he's
not
not
me.
the
I need
only
to
one.
figure out how to be me.
It was sort of like
that
kismet,
has an
that
awakening,
sort of
though.
thing. That's the right term for that, isn't it? It's just the sort of right thing, right time. I don't. Is
I
that
think-
But he's like
might-
Tiffany, I'm done with big words, Ben. Thank you so much.
kismet
for
is
asking.
only 6 letters.
yeah.
he's the third person this episode to have like a waking up experience as well. There's 2 more coming.
Yeah,
Also,
gee.
my question was, does Jerry clock that it was his niece's son that got it fried?
I don't think he had a lot on
I
his
don't think
mind.
so.
I don't think
I
he
think
could
Jerry's
see
been
because he was
missing
still
for
using the
25
wrong
years.
end of the binoculars. It's like there's someone over there. They're very far away. Okay, so Cooper's in hospital, hooked up to stuff. He's in a coma. We hear that he's.
Well, hang on. Just a sec. So why do we think why do you think Jerry's there? Like, what drew Jerry to that spot?
He's
He's
been
off his
trying to
face.
find a way out.
But why that spot?
That is a very good question.
I mean,
I've been asking that about Jerry this whole season. Why is he? That's it. That's all. That's the whole question.
Why is he?
yeah, why is he exactly?
Yeah.
Why is he even in
What
this
is
season? Good
he?
question.
How is he? All of the questions.
And who's his dealer? And how can I get some?
We haven't seen Ben for a while, actually.
What's that, Michael? Sorry.
We
We
don't.
haven't seen Ben for a while, and he's new
Benjamin.
woman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
Benjamin.
I've
Yeah,
I said Ben
I'm right here.
really.
never seen Ben.
Yeah.
Wow.
He might have been a bit more of an expensive hire.
Also, we don't know why Jerry's in the woods yet, do we? Oh, sorry, he's not in the woods.
He got
anymore,
lost.
but
He
we don't know why
he ate some of his
we
cake.
don't know what he was doing.
I don't know if he
Maybe
knows what he's
walking?
doing either.
I mean, there was the point in
Okay.
time when he was trying to amputate his own foot,
Yes, let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Yep.
but I don't think that's why he
Gosh.
went to the woods.
Okay.
Sorry, I just keep looking over to my second screen and all I can see is Archie doing his little paw thing.
I'm trying not to look because it'll distract me. Because we need to get through this. There's a
Yes,
fair bit
sorry.
to get through. So yeah, Cooper's
makes
in
sense.
hospital. Bushnell, his boss, is there as well, and Janie E and Sonny Jim. Apparently, Cooper, even though he's in a coma, is perfectly fine. Aside from the coma part of it, obviously, which is a real bummer. Just FYI. The Mitchum brothers arrive with flowers, and
Entourage.
the call girls are there, and they've
And what
got,
are they? The finger sandwiches?
Yeah, finger sandwiches. I don't know what the whole point with the finger sandwiches is.
Why do you say they're call girls?
Because what's I don't
They
know.
call and they come. I don't.
That's what I've been calling them the whole time.
Wait. Well, what have they done that made you say that?
The way they're dressed, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, pretty much.
Michael's digging.
Pretty much.
No, not for a story reason. I'm just like, I'm you're
No,
making assumptions.
what is there a connotation to the? I don't know. Call girls just sounds right to me. Is there a connotation to that? Or
What's
not?
what's
Yes,
implying there? Sex workers.
Prostitute.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're sex workers at all.
That's definitely what you've been calling them.
Yeah, but I have been calling that. But I just want to make it clear that I don't believe they're for sexual reasons at all. Based upon their
I was
interactions
calling them whores, but I
with the
didn't
two
mean it.
brothers. Yeah, I was calling them prostitutes, but
Flashy
anyway.
maids.
Is that what that word means?
Yeah, there you go. Hey, anyway, the call girls.
Just because they dress for their job, Ben.
And their job is loitering around some rich men.
Yeah.
Yeah, just feeding them hand and mouth.
Who do actually take care of them, who house them and feed them. So I mean, anyway, we don't know all the details.
Enough backtracking, Ben. Let's get on
Yeah.
with it.
So
They could be.
they've got food and everything, and they're there to help and just want to pay their respects. One of the brothers asks for the key to Janie E's house so that they can stock that up too. And I was thinking to myself, oh, there's a lot of stuff happening around their house right now. We crossed to Gordon, and he's standing in the middle of the room with all the FBI equipment, and there's a beeping sound that sounds like the beeping from Cooper's hospital room. And he's very focused.
And Gordon is very picking up on the ESPN. ESPN?
Yep, that's the one. Yep.
ESP?
Yep. I think it's
Are you talking
raining.
about the Sports Network? Or
Do you not know that reference? Have you not watched Mean Girls?
No, I did not.
Yes,
Michael watched it.
it feels like it's gonna be
It's like raining. I think it's gonna rain.
rain.
It's a very dumb character. And
Anyway, in this scene,
and that's-
Michael was very unimpressed with the equipment. He said it wasn't very high tech.
Just the high tech equipment that's got the LED sort of numbers plastered all over the top of it.
it was like
it looks like it's out of the 50s or something.
Oh, I
Yeah,
already
it-
didn't even look at it.
it was very
It's been
unimpressive.
like in several episodes.
Yeah.
I just haven't ever mentioned it.
And I pointed out that it was at least a mobile system, so maybe it was very high tech. But then I remember this was supposed to be like 2018, and I was like, oh no.
Also,
All the equipment fills so much of the room, and one of the computer screens has just got an FBI logo on it. That's all it does. There's another screen it's almost like a console screen, but
It's
it's
just
not
so you
moving.
know
Like,
that
they
it
haven't
belongs
even
to the
bothered
FBI,
to
Michael.
animate it. Yeah, it looks like it's out of the 50s.
I just want to backtrack a little bit because we were making a reference to a scene in Mean Girls which featured Amanda Seyfried, who is in this.
Oh, in this one, yes.
She's Becky.
I don't know who that is.
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I know.
She's the crazy
Not
one.
appearing in this episode.
Yeah, the
Big
daughter of Shelley.
Family.
That's
Yeah.
Amanda Seyfried.
Bobby. Bobby? Billy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bobby?
Yep.
Billy, Bobby.
Bobby,
Yeah.
yes. I get it confused.
One of
sometimes.
those.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Just gonna malfunction.
back in the hospital room, everyone is watching Cooper. Janie and Sonny Jim leave for the toilet. Bushnell gets a call that the FBI were at the office looking for Cooper. Then we cross back to the house. The killers are still waiting at the house. The FBI arrive in an SUV to watch the same house. They're like literally
like
about
facing
50
each
meters away from each other, facing each other, but somehow don't notice. It's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, whatever.
Stake out.
This whole section is one of my favorite parts of this show.
Oh, okay.
So,
This is also the part where I think Nellie might have an issue.
Oh,
okay.
I did.
The Bushnell brothers arrive in a limo and a van full of food. The killers are like, what the hell is happening at this house? The FBI are watching it all as well. The van leaves, but the limo's still there. The Bushnell brothers are in the house. Another car pulls up in front of the van. And the driver gets
New
out.
character.
He comes to the window and tells them, "You're in my driveway." And they're like looking, and they're like, "No, we're not." And they're like, "Go fuck yourself." And he's like, "I move car." And he goes
Yeah.
back to his car and just basically rams their van and tries to push it. He doesn't get anywhere.
We've never seen that guy before, right?
No, never.
It is quite entertaining that he thought his small car could move the van.
the van. It was clearly have its parking brake on. Yeah.
So the woman just gets pissed off and shoots at his windshield. He jumps out of the car and goes behind it. And this is all while the FBI are just sitting there watching.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what?
Why would they come out later? There's clearly an altercation going right in front of them.
Yep.
Maybe this is why the boss
Nellie's
yells at
underneath
this
me,
guy
so see?
a lot.
Yep.
Maybe this guy has some history of being absolutely useless, and the yelling is just like I just can't do this anymore.
I was highly entertained by the Mitchum brothers, like coming out the door and
Yes.
going, what is
Oh, hold
going
on.
on?
We're not there yet. We're not
sorry,
quite there yet. So the woman shoots at his windshield, gets out of the car and goes behind it. He pulls out a gun and shoots the woman in the arm, and basically a gunfight breaks out. They ram his car a little bit, reverse a bit, and then drive past. But he actually shoots them with his submachine gun, which I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah,
what it is.
semi-automatic. It was crazy.
And
Some rando,
he kills
yeah.
the woman. The guy still and the guy and the car the van just basically rolls off the road.
No, he changes the clip as he's walking up to them and just
Just
makes
keeps
mincemeat of the rest
unloading,
of the
yeah,
van
yeah.
and kills the dude as well.
Yeah, just sits there and watches the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yep. The Mitchum brothers come out.
No biggie.
Oh yeah, so the car just rolls and hits a lamppost. So the Mitchum brothers come out and they're like, "What the hell's going on?" And one of the brothers says, "People are under a lot of stress," which I love.
Oh, okay.
And then he makes a mention
that
of the
was the part
neighborhood.
you liked.
Pardon?
That was the part that made you laugh.
Yeah, I mean the whole
another-
section made me laugh because I just
Yeah.
love the idea that some dude just basically kills both of them because he was in their in his driveway.
So I said to Sean, what happened to the kid that saw in the window across the road that saw the car blow
Oh,
up?
no,
Is
that's
he,
somewhere
witness-
else.
wi-
That
is
is
he
somewhere
witnessing
else.
all this? Oh,
No,
wasn't
that-
it there?
No.
No,
That,
because
it
that
in
was
that
their
neighborhood?
hookup house.
yeah, that was at the hookup
They've
house,
been
not the JE
Ah,
house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but again, I just thought America with
Yeah.
guns.
Yeah, exactly. It's like two chaotic things strike, and no one makes it
Yeah.
out untouched.
And now 3 characters I don't care. Oh no, well, actually no. I guess that guy with the machine gun, he moved their car.
He's
didn't
all
he?
right. He's kind of all
fine.
right, I reckon.
His car might need some work,
arrested.
but
Yeah. And he put his weapon down when the FBI finally
Yeah,
get out of the car.
yeah, and the Mitchum brothers are like, oh, let's get out of here, because they're like,
Yeah.
drop your gun,
He
and
was
they're,
like-
they're both holding guns.
Yeah, no, I did know that bit too, yeah. I will say, one of those Mitchum brothers, the famous one, whose name I can't remember right
They're
now.
both famous.
Jim Belushi.
The guy who was on the right.
Yep,
I don't.
Is he
Are
the
they
Blues
famous?
Brothers guy?
yep, Jim Belushi. Yep,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
is it? Okay.
He does do a good job, I think.
yeah,
Of hamming it up.
Yeah.
yep.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm entertained by both the brothers.
So back at the hospital, Bushnell hears the ringing noise that Benjamin was hearing, and Benjamin and Beverly, I think her name was hearing it. Were hearing at the Great Northern, and it sort of leads him out of the room. We see a vision of the one-armed man in one of the seats, and Cooper wakes up. The one-armed man says, "You're finally awake." How happy were you when he woke up? Did you think,
Very.
"Oh no, we've got Dougie
Not when
back"?
he pulled the thing, the into
He didn't pull it.
toothpaste
He
thing.
just basically took it out of his mouth, and it's like, well, that
Yeah,
clearly
but-
wasn't really in there.
No, that could have done a lot of damage to his tooth coming out.
They lubricate it when they put it in, so it's not. But yeah, pulling it out would probably do some
Yeah,
damage.
like that was a violent movement. Ugh. Anyway,
Yeah. But it wasn't actually down his throat at all.
and then
which
he
is
pulled
good.
his own IV out. Like,
Yep.
ugh.
That was all.
I think
You know
what
what-
Sean said was about time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've only got 2 episodes left. For him to
There's
come
a
to
lot of
himself.
about time this episode.
Yeah.
When the one-armed man said, "Finally, you're awake," I was like, they should have called the episode "Finally." It was like, finally.
And Cooper's like, I'm 100%. So Cooper gets told that the other one is still out. So obviously talking about his doppelganger. One-armed man
and
gives...
this is one of the scenes that Michael thought Nellie wouldn't like as well.
Oh, was it?
Just how fast he got cleared to leave. Like she checked his vitals. And
Oh,
that was it.
yeah. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I think that they were definitely like...
I'm getting past this point.
Oh,
as
shit,
soon as
there's-
he pulled the intubation and the IV out, I'm like, nah.
Science Nelly does not approve.
yeah.
Waited along now. They spent too long on all
Yes.
this
Yes.
stuff.
Yes, they've got to
Yeah,
get to
Paperwork
where...
And I
Nellie
must
probably
say,
doesn't
though,
approve either.
that because he came to himself, I just glossed over that, Michael. I'm like, yeah, let's move it along.
It's like, finally, let's make things happen.
Oh, that's right. Just how the nurse goes, oh, yeah, well, seems like you're
Yep,
okay.
you are.
You're right.
No more tests. Heart
Yeah.
sounds fine.
But before
One
any of
point,
that
take
happens,
the
sorry,
dark games.
the one-armed man gives Cooper the ring, that ring that we've seen all over the place. And Cooper asks if the one-armed man has a seed, which apparently is that little gold ball. Cooper pulls some of his hair out, which I do all the time, and hands it to the one-armed man and tells him, I need you to make another one.
I'm guessing a Dougie for Janie E and Sonny Jim.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
sort of thing. I'm guessing. Yeah, so one-armed man disappears. Janie E and Sonny Jim return, and Bushnell returns too, and they're all very pleased and happy. And Janie E and Sonny Jim are a bit like, well, he's acting different.
That's talking a lot.
Yeah.
I guess Cooper actually spent his 25 years learning something about how the Red Room works, because that just came out of nowhere that he knew about
Yeah.
the seed and to make another one. And the
Well, he was
one-armed
in
man.
there for 25 years.
Yeah.
Well, 25
So-
years
so
in
we
our
never-
time,
we didn't
anyway.
We didn't see any of that.
That's
so
true.
He was still Cooper and
Apparently, he was conscious.
Yep.
But he was also kind of quite conscious with his family. Like, I didn't know how much of that he would even remember.
yeah,
good point,
it's all-
yeah.
Kind of brain
Yeah.
dead for it.
Well, he I'm getting ahead of myself, but yeah. So finally checks out everything's fine. He says to Bushnell, a man called Gordon Cole is going to come here. If he does, give him this note. And he calls the Mitchum brothers, tells them, I need your help, and also I need your plane. I'll be there in 20
and
minutes.
he takes his boss's gun, which he knew exactly where it was.
Yeah, yeah.
because he's back to FBI.
Yep,
I
he's
am the FBI.
FBI boy. 25 years later.
And his boss is like, I've got no reason to distrust you. I'm sure this
Yeah.
won't end up in court at some point. Sure, I'll just leave it like that for no
Dougie
reason.
definitely struck me as an FBI type. Yep.
Yeah,
That's right. He's been
Yes, this seems
undercover.
legit. They are really pressing the 5 times fast forward here.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yep.
Yes, I did too, which is why I glossed over the completely fine to leave the hospital.
Cooper. Okay, all that. So Janie is outside with Sonny Jim with their car because Cooper asked them to pull it out front, and so Cooper arrives and tells them, "I'm going to drive." This is obviously a very foreign concept for Janie E because she's like, "Well, you're you don't drive because you're you."
No, she kept asking him right at the start, "Where's your car?" So I'm presuming he had his own car to drive.
He did, but that one got blown up.
Yeah, but
But
then
she
why
was- they
doesn't
kept
she trust
saying
him
he
to
doesn't
drive?
No, because of
Yeah.
him. He's him. That's why she's like, "You're you." Anyway.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
This is
You're
a
right.
good point.
I didn't actually think of that. You're right. But I took it as a you're you. But I think your
No, well,
reason is
that's what
better.
I
They
assumed. But
kind
then
of
I'm like,
implied that he never drove. You're right,
Hmm.
and then
Yeah.
or couldn't drive.
But so he definitely did have his own car, so he clearly did drive. Yeah, it's unusual. I call shenanigans. Okay, all right. So as they leave, the FBI arrive at the hospital. We cut to Diane at the bar again. She gets a message that is a smiley face and the word "all" in uppercase, and she reacts visibly.
it looks like she got whacked by a cattle prod. Like she, like physically.
And she starts
Yeah.
saying, "I remember." And I
It,
thought at first I thought to myself, "Oh, is she remembering something that happened before?" But actually, she's referring to the coordinates because she then sends them to Doppelkoop. Or maybe
I
she is
also,
referring to like the night that she saw Doppelkoop. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what she's referring to when she says, "I
You
remember."
remembered that the whole time because she was very.
She mentioned it to Gordon
off.
as well.
That's
Not that we
true.
ever
Yeah.
That's a
met
good point.
her.
So she sends the coordinates to Doppelkoop that were on the librarian's arm. Now that she remembers what they were, and when she got that message, we saw her like look down at the bag or look into her bag. But we didn't see what she was looking at, but they show us that the gun is in her bag. She gets up and slowly leaves the bar to music we've heard before. And we follow her out of a lift and down a
James's song,
corridor
I
to
don't
what we
remember.
assume is... Sorry, was that, Katie?
Was it James's song? I don't
No.
remember.
It's sort of like a
the
heavy
music
industrial...
at the end.
the words are difficult to distinguish sort of thing. So she's walking down the corridor and to what we assume is the FBI room, and she's standing outside, and Gordon inside clearly hears her and just tells her to come in. I didn't realize immediately, but Albert and Tammy were also there because they don't really show them until she's already sitting
Yeah.
down. She sits and basically
But,
recounts.
Gordon
Sorry,
knew she was coming before she got to the door because they cut to him kind of perking up and looking at the door.
He could hear her.
Yeah.
Because his thing must have been turned up louder.
I thought he was having
They,
one of
they
his-
have also been tapping her phone and stuff, so they might be tracking her location as well.
That's a good point. I didn't consider that. So she sits and she begins to recount the story of the night Doppelkoop visited her, and she says it was like 3 years after he disappeared. 3 years after everything to do with Twin Peaks. So she was
so
happy to see him, but he only wanted to know what was happening at the FBI, and she felt like he was grilling her. They kissed, and as soon as that happened, she knew something was wrong, and she was afraid of him, and he smiled. And he raped her. And afterwards, he took her to the gas station. So the gas station that we know. She looks
yeah,
at
I
her
was thinking,
phone.
like something bad went into her as well. That's
Yes.
caused her to
'Cause
betray.
she's saying, "I'm not
I don't want
myself."
to use this word.
I'm not
based on
me,
what happened,
yeah.
But obviously a seed.
Yeah, so she looks at her phone and sees the
Yeah.
same message and says, "I'm in the sheriff's station." and she tells them that she sent him the coordinates. I'm not me, she says, and she pulls the gun out, but Temmie and Albert shoot her first, and she sort of whooshes off. And I got to say,
Ricochets, if you will.
this whole section, she's a really fantastic actress.
She is. She's
I
playing.
love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for her. I mean, I like her in a lot of other stuff she's done as well, but this was really, really quite good. She's obviously given
the
good
special
material to
effects
work with.
coming were a bit.
Yeah, maybe they're running out of budget at this stage. I don't know.
Fine. They must
Just you
be.
just wait until you see the next big effects. So she appears in the seat in the red room, and the one-armed man is there telling her someone manufactured you, and she says, "I know." I love it. She's still bitchy even in the red room. Her face kind of cracks open, and the seed comes out, and there's a flash, and she disappears, and there's some electricity, while the one-armed man is like
When
blocking
she
his
does
eyes.
this first.
Yeah.
Yes, she sort of wobbles
Try not to
a
have my
bit.
boobs
Hello,
wobble.
Bun Bun.
It might get us a few more views, Katie. Subscribe, guys. You might
It's too
see
far into
more.
the video. It needs to be up the front, okay?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I have a question about Diane
Yes,
because obviously, where's the real Diane?
dead. Or maybe the real Diane was in the red room. I don't know, actually.
Or when
don't
he took her
think
to
that-
the.
It's a
Maybe
good question.
Jumped to bed. Yeah, I assumed that. Yeah, she might.
Spoilers.
Sorry.
Oh, no, I could... Well, I guess we'll find out. I guess we will find out.
Or we won't. Otherwise, she
Ben
might remember.
knows,
I
so-
assumed she was dead because
I
when
totally
he took
remember.
her to the petrol station thing, I didn't think she survived that kind of thing.
Or she
Yeah,
went to
I'm
the-
guessing going into
Well, she
the
went
gas
to the red
station
room-
is probably
red
not a
room.
good place to go. But
If
yeah,
she was in the red room though, then like Coop would know she was there.
And the one-armed man would know as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did that arm wavy.
it's okay.
I did the boobs differently.
At the casino, Cooper takes his family aside and basically says his goodbyes and that he loves them. But he tells them, hey, I'll be back. And Sonny Jim doesn't want him to go, and they hug. It's all very nice, actually.
He slips that he's not coming back,
Yes.
but he says
Dougie will
Dougie.
come back.
Dougie
Yeah.
will come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Sonny Jim's, no, you're my dad. It's like, I
And
don't
they'll
think
have
so.
a group hug.
I don't think so. Yep. Anyway, they are. Cooper heads off with the Mitchum brothers, and the next shot is them in the limousine, and there's this whole thing with the margarita. The Bloody Mary drink. It's just like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
But anyway, so Cooper lays it out and basically explains everything to them and telling them that they're going to Twin Peaks. Then we cut to the bar in Twin Peaks and we see a crowd listening to a musician. And I just want to point out, this was not the end of the episode.
Yes, I had to check the
10
timestamp.
minutes left.
Yeah, I suspected as much, and we were right.
Yeah.
I skipped through quite a bit of that song there. I didn't
We-
really like
Really?
it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't enjoying the song.
It wasn't.
Oh yeah, Michael
Yeah.
said I should have guessed who the performer was, but I didn't. Because
Oh,
they
who
said
was
the
it?
Yeah,
name, and I
that's
didn't
the
recognise the name.
performer.
and I was
Did you
like,
know that
oh.
performer, Michael?
Well, it's not. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know who they are, but okay. I
You
thought
don't? Well,
that-
they didn't say his actual name. They said Edward something. It's Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I hope
But
it-
yeah, I like the
Doesn't
song. I
sound
didn't
country.
fast forward it
Yeah,
because I'm a
yeah.
nice person.
You've heard him and you've seen him perform with, with Glenn Hansard, and
I might only
I've
know
probably
him from the
played
Wood
him
Anvil.
a lot. Watch videos a lot.
You know how I am with voices.
Not just voices, though.
What about
anyway.
faces and, you know?
not so
Hairstyles.
It was. I think it must have been during when he was doing a bit of solo stuff. So that's why it was not anything that you would recognise.
So the music plays, we see the crowd like swaying and everything. Surprise, surprise, Audrey and Charlie arrive. Finally!
They finally made
Apparently,
it.
she got her coat on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie orders 2 martinis and gets a seat for Audrey. Eventually,
I
as
did
the
think
song
at the
ends,
time. Oh, sorry, just to interrupt. I did think at the time. Oh, I did wonder if she was, if the two of them were just in some sort of alternate reality or whatever. You know, the fact that they were just stuck in this room.
yep.
But they got out to the bar. We'll come back
Yep.
to that later.
Yep, we certainly will.
He is.
So as the song ends, a seat becomes available next to Audrey, and Charlie takes a seat, and they toast each other. And then Audrey's
Well, she
song
toasts
is
Billy,
announced.
thank you.
Oh yeah, so
She
he
toasts
toasts
Billy.
her, and she toasts Billy, who remember she said she's fucking Billy.
Hang on, which one was Billy?
We haven't met Billy yet.
Billy's
Isn't
Oh,
Billy the
sorry, I
guy
thought you
in
meant-
the jail
I
cell?
thought you meant she
Oh, yeah, that's
toasted
right.
to
Yeah.
him and directed at
No,
him.
he wasn't there. He
Oh,
was in
good.
the
I'm
jail
like,
cell
oh, did
with
I miss him?
Sterling. Yep.
No, you didn't miss anything.
He's the repetitive dude. Yeah.
So Audrey's song is announced. So this is sort of fourth wall breaking.
Yeah,
This
this is
is
just back to the
also-
Mind Control Aliens.
When
if you've
they
read the
played
book.
Audrey's music, I was so excited. I was like, yes, she's back.
Yeah. So
And I was right.
Everyone
is
Mind
this
Control.
song called Audrey's song in the Twin Peaks universe? That's the first thing I was thinking. It was like, I know it's called Audrey's song because it's on the soundtrack, but that's in my world. Why
I
would
saw
they
it 'cause
call
it was
this?
on the subtitles.
I would assume they don't hear that
She
song
can't
when
see the
walks into a
subtitles.
room
Yeah,
like
it's
we
okay.
do.
But she heard the guy announce that it's Audrey's song because he actually
Oh,
announced it.
sorry. Oh,
And
Yeah.
everyone
I
else.
assumed because she was going to be doing a dance. That's why. they
Yeah,
said
and
an
it-
Audrey song.
That's a good point, Nelly. You were about to say the crowd just sort of moved to the side and the whole
Yes,
dance
like
floor is
everybody
clear.
does. And then they all line up and they do the
Yeah,
to
the
the
swaying.
song.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I'm not sure the logic is supposed to apply right now.
This is because of the mind controlling aliens.
Mm,
Obviously.
yeah.
Oh, Scott had a whole bunch of stuff to talk about from the book.
Well, that's one of them.
Wasn't it from the scene with the rock?
The scene with what rock?
The rock
rock at
that
the start
Dick
that he
got
jumped on top of.
zapped on.
You told me a whole
Oh,
bunch
I
of stuff,
wondered
and I
if-
said, "Oh, Ben will be interested in some of this."
Yeah, let's hear it before I continue.
She
So
probably
out-
can't.
Outside the Owl Cave, there was at one point a almost like say a watchtower that was built probably as part of an indigenous burial ritual that would have had indigenous artwork and stuff on it,
Paraphernalia.
various almost like a shrine.
Mhm.
And when you're near the Owl Cave, compasses don't work. So there's a story about how some mining guys went there because they were looking for a particular mineral and they'd heard there was some in there, but one of them, they went into the cave and then they came screaming out because like a giant owl came flying out of the cave, I think. And one of them died, the other one went off on a donkey and was found dead later. But then later on in the Twin Peaks history, the local scoutmaster, who turns out to be the mayor later on in the show,
Mhm.
and remember he had a brother who was like the journalist, the
Yep.
editor, the
Mm.
well, the
Of the
brother
local
had
newspaper,
also,
yep.
yeah, the brother was also a scoutmaster around the same time, except that he'd had a falling out with like the board of the scouts over seeing a giant man on the shore of a lake because they wouldn't believe him that there was a giant man there, blah blah blah. And then later so he gets kicked out of the scouts, and then later his brother is there with a troop of scouts, and one of the boys sees a very tall man, and there's very large footprints left in the
Is this the
Mud.
giant that we always see?
I think it's
that
the
talks
giant
to
we always
Cooper?
see, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking Bigfoot, but okay, carry on.
And there's stories printed in the newspaper
Bunyip.
about it, and but yeah, like your compass doesn't work when you're near the Owl Cave, so I don't know how his GPS was working. Well, I guess maybe they're not near the Owl Cave and they needed to be. Maybe the correct coordinates are the Owl Cave.
Maybe.
But also a bit of
Well-
origin story for the mayor and the brother.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I didn't think they'd be in there.
Does the GPS system rely on magnetism though? Because that's how compasses work. They rely on them.
I guess it depends where the satellites are, so probably not.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'd say, yeah, his coordinator thing would work still.
Okay, that's interesting. So we're saying aliens. Is that what we're saying?
Oh, the
That's it.
mind control aliens come in later, but yes.
Okay.
This
Okay.
better not be aliens, Ben.
Well. Okay.
There's a movie.
We've
with
already
Nicolas
seen
Cage.
what's his name almost get abducted.
Yeah, but I was just kind of hoping it wasn't actually aliens.
I'm sorry,
Well, it might
Boobs
not be.
McGee. We're a bit too far down that rabbit hole.
Okay, all right. I'll continue on when it. Oh, okay. Bunyip is just getting up to say
hey,
hello.
Bunyip.
Hey, Bunyip.
Hello, but look, Bun.
Hey, Bunyip.
You're so pretty.
Good girl, look at you. It really hurts. Your front paws are digging into me so much when you get down. Come on, down you go. Good girl. Okay, all right.
Full weight of a whole dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, the song is announced, and as soon as it starts playing, she sort of gets into the zone and she's swaying, and eventually gets up and she's dancing on the floor. Dancing on the dance floor.
And everyone's creepily doing this in the background.
Then a fight breaks out. Someone says, "Oh, get away from that's so and so. Get away from my wife!" And you hear a glass smash over somebody's head, and a fight breaks out, and she looks really nervous and unsure, and rushes over to Charlie, asking him, "Get me out of here." Then we hear an electrical noise, and suddenly she is in a brightly lit white room, looking at herself in a mirror.
Yeah.
You, Audrey, wasn't.
Then we see Audrey's theme played backwards by a band, and that's the end of the episode.
Oh, that
I didn't notice it was backwards.
Okay.
Oh, I just hit exit at that point.
I looked at the slide to make sure
they were
that
doing
this is actually-
something, but I couldn't figure out what it was. I always wait for the credits to roll. I like
That
to
was
see
the
if
end
I
of the
heard
episode, guys. Isn't this exciting? Lots of stuff happened this
Two
episode.
more.
Yep.
And I'm
So
a genius
exciting.
Again. I'm just really happy.
And I want to
Yeah,
just
I'm
remind
trying-
everybody, Katie says she likes this episode.
I believe I said
More stuff
love.
happened.
Oh, loved. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And I liked it too because a lot of stuff happened and we finally got Cooper back.
I
Finally.
can see why it's a top-rated episode.
Yep.
Finally.
But it then got me thinking about, is the bar sort of in some other place or reality or whatever as well? And then, but which got me thinking about who else have we seen in the bar, like
Yes.
James and
These
the
are
guy
good
with the
questions.
fist, and but which I didn't fully think about. So who else have we seen in the bar?
Just about everyone.
Ellie.
Lots of characters we don't care about.
Yeah, we've seen Shelley,
Yeah.
James.
The girl from Gossip Girl.
What's the guy's name again? The British one?
Oh,
Yeah, the
Freddie,
fist guy,
Freddie.
the Hulk.
Yeah.
The Eagle
Freddie.
Cop.
Freddie.
Freddie. Thank you. Yep, Freddie.
Mine invisible.
We've
I don't
seen
think Ben has you
Magician
up loud
Drug
enough,
Dealer. We've seen him in there.
Oh, Chad.
Yep. We've seen Chad. And we've seen
Yeah.
Dick in there as well, actually.
Yeah.
So, what's the story with the bar?
It also, the Audrey thing reminded me of that movie
I love that movie.
with,
I
think
haven't
was
seen
Don't
it.
Worry, Darling,
What?
with Florence Pugh and Harry Styles.
I've definitely
Oh,
not
a
seen it.
recent movie? I definitely haven't seen it.
Yeah, it was a recent movie.
I didn't need any details to know I hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin the movie because it is. I liked the movie. It's very similar.
2022. Was when it came out.
But yeah, so back on to Twin Peaks so that we can end this episode because I'd like to go and have my dinner.
Was Twin Peaks related?
What?
It was Twin Peaks
Oh
related.
yeah, yes. So only 2 episodes left now. There's lots of questions still. I mean, that question of what the fuck just happened in the bar with Audrey, very big question.
Probably won't be answered.
Do you guys have any theories about what the situation with Audrey is?
Sorry, just to butt in again. Katie, that looks like a redone version of Stepford Wives.
It kind of is.
Okay.
Well, I
Sorry.
guess if she
different
had the
story.
child with the, what are we calling him now?
Doppelkoop.
Double coop.
Doppelkoop.
Maybe
I
a
assume she
bad
was
seed ended
taken
her as
by
well.
Coop and locked away, and then
Yeah.
she's
And for a long time, Cooper.
brainwashed, mind controlled.
Sorry. For a long time, Cooper saw her in the Red Room from way back,
So Audrey.
right? Oh no,
Mhm.
no, sorry, I'm
Laura.
getting mixed up
It's
with Laura.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that was Laura. Yeah, he saw Laura. So he saw Cooper has seen both
We've
Laura
never
and
seen her,
her
have we?
doppelganger in the Red Room.
Where is Laura again? We haven't seen her for a while.
Oh, she's not important.
Except for one bit where they focused on her for like her photo for about 4 seconds one episode. Where what was that?
It was in the episode with the giant, wasn't it?
Yeah, about 4 or 5 episodes ago. Yeah, 3 or 4 episodes ago. Yeah, they definitely focused on her.
The last time we saw Audrey as well, she was also being blown up at that bank.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
That's
And
also
now
true.
She's locked in a room, but I
We
don't.
Well, we don't
see
know
any
if she's
of those
locked in the
other
room.
characters again.
No,
apparently not.
She's
Or
done.
locked in some sort of reality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't actually know what the situation is with Audrey. At least at the moment. It is very
None of the other
strange.
characters from the bank we've seen again.
No, but
No.
my assumption was that they're all dead because
Yes.
they were right
Yeah.
there in front of the
Audrey
bomb.
was a bit further away, wasn't she?
Yep.
And someone's, what was it, their glasses or their hat or something ended up in the bush?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Also,
Packard,
Charlie-
whatever his head is.
James? No. I don't know.
Anyway, what's
Um,
what's the face's brother? Somebody Packard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is Charlie real or / involved in the whole Audrey thing? I feel like he is.
Well, the moment
Yeah.
she's saying
comments
"Get
she's
me out
made?
of here," he is instantly replaced by the mirror, and that she's looking into her own reflection. So, is
false
he
reality?
is he just a figment of her imagination, or is the I don't know right now. Do you guys
I
know?
don't think she's made it up. I don't think she's made it up. I think it's what's being fed to her. How
Okay.
that's being done.
And right
And
from the
it's
start,
really
oh,
all-
sorry, did it again.
No,
Right from the start, I wondered about the fact that it was another little person.
Mm.
You know,
Like
is
the
this
red
just a
jacket
David Lynch thing, or is it, somehow tied to, the Red Room?
it the
Or I
White
mean, they're a
Room?
different actor, but yeah, I mean, maybe that's nothing, but
Good questions. Good questions. But I reckon we should probably leave it there, unless you guys have anything else you wanted to discuss.
Nope, Ben
Cool.
can be ready to answer all of our questions when we've watched 2 more episodes.
Yep, I definitely have some answers for you. Not necessarily things you could determine just from watching the show, but things that I have learned since watching the show.
I figured that after this, I'll be googling what did the ending of Twin Peaks do to me?
Well, good luck with that
well,
one.
it depends, and they never really
What's the
answered
middle
this.
of-
And
Oh, I
He's
can't
dead
wait.
now. We'll
I
never
can't wait to
really
hear what you
know.
guys think of the ending.
All right.
Thank you very
Watch
much. Until next time, just 2 episodes to go.
Hopefully, Bennett won't end up with me wanting to light a pile of dog poo and throwing it at your front door.
Well, I hope so as well, because I mean, I am planning to replace the front door, but still. Okay. All right. See yous.
Sadly, I'm too far
Bye.
away.
Bye.